Welcome to the Makeup Mic. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Reese.
Today we're talking about Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. Our focus will be on moral courage, justice, and prejudice. But first, we'll give you a short summary of the story for context.
To Kill a Mockingbird takes place in the 1930s in Macomb, Alabama. This story is told by Scout Finch, a young girl. She lives with her brother Jem and her father, Atticus Finch, who is a lawyer. Scout and Jem grow up witnessing their town's struggles with racism and injustice, and they learn important life lessons from their father.
The main conflict begins when Atticus agrees to defend Tom Robinson, a black man accused of assaulting a white woman named Mayella Ewell. During this time, racism is widespread, and many people in Macomb automatically assume that Tom is guilty just because of the color of his skin.
Throughout the trial, Scout and Jem see how divided their town is. People openly criticize Atticus for defending Tom, and tensions rise. But Atticus believes that everyone deserves a fair trial, no matter what others think.
Atticus also teaches Jem and Scout about empathy. In Chapter 3, while Atticus is talking to Scout, he says, "You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it." And he tells Scout to understand people. She must consider things. He says she has to consider things from other people's points of view, which a lot of people in Macomb don't do. And this lesson helps Scout understand Boo Radley, who's initially a mysterious figure that has many rumors surrounded around him, but ultimately proves to be protective and a kind person.
This trial also shows the limits of moral courage. Even though Atticus presents strong evidence, the jury convicts Tom Robinson. Harper Lee uses this to show that standing up for justice is important, even when the outcome is unfair. Moral courage is not always rewarded, but it still is necessary.
Another theme is the impact of prejudice. A lot of people in Macomb, almost everyone, judges people based on the color of their skin, family background, or gossip that is told. In Macomb, there's a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, and everyone just thinks it's reality, when it's not. But the novel encourages readers to question unfair social norms and treat others with fairness and compassion.
Ultimately, the novel teaches that integrity, empathy, and courage are essential values. Atticus's actions influence his children and even some members of the community. By standing for what is right, he sets an example that challenges prejudice and inspires moral reflection. So, Olivia, after reading the book, do you think Atticus actually expected to win the case?
I really don't think he did. I think he knew that there was no way he was going to win because the prejudice would overpower the evidence. But I think he wanted to prove Tom Roberts' innocence because most people knew that Tom was innocent, but the jury still was in favor of Bob Ewell.
Yeah, that makes sense. I also think this was really important for Scout and Jem though, because it kind of forced them to see how the world is unfair.
Yeah, I think Atticus wanted to show his children what doing the right thing looks like. And also, did you see how Jem looked really affected by the verdict?
I did.
For a few days, he was really sad about it because he believed that the evidence would matter and that justice would win. But when Tom was found guilty, it almost shatters the belief for him. Did you see that?
I did.
It's really sad.
Do you think Harper Lee wanted readers to feel that same frustration?
I think definitely, because I think the unfair verdict is meant to make readers question how prejudice can influence justice. It shows that even when facts are crystal clear, bias can still control decisions.
Yeah, definitely. I think the unfair verdict is meant to make readers question how prejudice can influence justice.
Yeah, it shows that moral courage is not about winning, but it's about choosing the right thing to do.
Yeah, this is true. I also think it shows why Atticus' actions matter so much.
Yeah, and did you think that Atticus did the right thing?
Yes, yes.
100%.
He stood up for what is right.
He stood up for what he knew was right,
and what he knew to be true.
Yeah, and for Boo Radley, what do you think that? What do you think that Boo Radley? He was just like. Do you think that Boo Radley's a good guy?
I do.
I think it's kind of obvious that Boo Radley was a good guy.
Boo Radley's a great guy.
He's a great guy. He's just protecting his community, even though the rumors and makeup are crazy.
Mm-hmm. But Scout even said she understands why Boo Radley stays inside the house.
At the end of the book, we can see Scout starts going through the empathy that Atticus taught her, starts thinking about the perspective from Boo Radley's house. She's going through all the seasons, and she also says that Boo's children needed him. That one day when they got attacked by Bobby Wool, Boo's children needed him. He was there to protect them all along, and he finally came in and protected them. In conclusion, To Kill a Mockingbird is more than just a story about a trial. It's about growing up, learning empathy, and understanding the difference between right and wrong.
Through Atticus Finch, Harper Lee shows that moral courage is not about winning every battle, but about standing up for justice and treating others fairly, no matter the consequences.
Thank you for listening to The Make 'em Mike. We hope you enjoyed our discussion of moral courage, justice, and prejudice in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes, we hope it inspires you to think about your own actions and how you can stand up for what is right.
Thank you for watching. We
Thank
love you,
you.
Harper Lee. We
Bye.
love you, Jem, Atticus, Scout, and most of all,
Miss
we love you, Miss
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield.